welcome back to the show. It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, October 1st. 2:30. I'm getting up here late. I had to do some errands and doctor stuff, and I'm just coming up 38 into Angelus Oaks. The checkpoint's down at Valley of the Falls, the Y, the turn off the Forest Falls. So these guys were evacuated. The little village here, the little town. When was it? Sunday night, I think it was. But looking at the cameras, and buddy that's looking at the cameras, he said it's looking a lot better today. Of course, this afternoon's when next couple hours when it usually will blow up. But let's see what you'll be able to see. The fire right north of here was trying to loop back around. It came around the top. They got frost check on the top of the ridge here up there, Constance Peak. It's up behind here. There's Eddie. KESQ. Palm Springs. Eddie Neary from Beaumont News Service. No, what was the other one? Channel 5? And I gotta look at the map today. The fire jumped over Middle Control Road here above on this side of Ponzanita. About maybe half the way down. There's some crews there taking a rest. Get their little side-by-side. Oh yeah, there's hardly any smoke. Wow. Road closed, but that's... We'll pull in here and we'll take a lot of bushes are right there. We'll give you a little look around here. Down there is where it was trying to come up, and they dropped some frost check. Right, they had dozers out there working. Frost check. Actually, there's a nice lookout over there. But I gotta go meet somebody. We'll stop there on the way back. There's a little lookout if you go by the post office. Somebody asked about my scanner. It's a Uniden SDS 200. It's kind of a base mobile. I've got a handheld Bearcat BCD 396 XLT. Oh, there's some fire right there. Right up here is where it jumped yesterday. About 4 o'clock it jumped. They're probably still having to deal with this. It made somebody said it was a spot fire. Well, there's a helicopter there. Somebody said it was a spot fire that lit up here and took off. Yeah, they're dealing with this along 38 here. I'd like to get a picture of them. He's got frost check all over his back. There's the chief. How you doing, Chief? Yeah, they're probably gonna have to babysit this because it was trying to get around up here. This is where it jumped over. That looks like media. Yeah, there's Channel 5. That's where they hit it with frost check yesterday. We'd be pink. Now the smoke's blowing the east today. Yeah, it's like, that's where I'm going. Oh, there's that helicopter I've never seen before. Get somebody coming behind me. They got a new helicopter, one I've never seen before. Right here's where it jumped. I was up further east of here, kind of around with that fire photo something. I'm not sure if that's Brandy. Fire photo girl, but the watermark was fire something. Was it Fire Photo Girl? Anyway, she got the money shot. The pine tree exploded. You know, the firemen are moving away from the pine tree blazing. It was a heck of a shot. Right back there, I was around the corner right here. I was a little worried about it spotting. That's why they come over here and they said that's what that was a spot that got up here and took off. I'm gonna pull in here maybe. Yeah. I don't want to pull in front of that engine. But it's coming up that little drainage right there. Yeah, they're babysitting this. Back into the smog. It's been pretty clear over here on this. Was that more in Fosscheck? I wonder if they did another drop. Yeah, I don't remember 2 Fosscheck drops. Last night coming back. I came back about 8 o'clock last night. Yeah, I don't remember 2. That's good. The 910 or 911 tanker was up this morning. I think I missed the drop. This may have been from this morning. I'll have to ask. That's where it hopped. 38. And right above here is all burn scar. When I was talking to the chief, he really wasn't worried about it getting above. Because all the green is down below. Above us is all burned. Even though it's 4 years old, somebody would say, yeah, it's got new growth. It's still pretty black up there. There's not much up there. There's not a lot of new growth. This guy looks like medium, maybe, or fire. He may be fire guy. Or, yeah, that's Brandy. Fire Photo Girl? Brandy. Did you get that shot yesterday right here?
Yeah, but it was up a little further.
That's where I was, but it says fire something. Because you say Fire Photo Girl on yours, right?
Uh-huh.
This one said fire something.
Yeah, that's him. Fire Valley.
Fire Valley.
Uh-huh.
So that's him?
Yep.
I was trying to figure it out. I thought, oh, Brandy got the shot. And they go, no, that's not Brandy.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, that's a Jeff. I'm Jeff.
I'm Brandy.
Yeah. Brethren's Buzz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you a couple times before.
Yeah.
El Dorado Fire over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The group, every time I try to join the group, somebody kicks me out. Like, I get booted from that Redlands Bus thing all the time, so.
You get booted from it? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I just figure there's someone in there that doesn't like me.
No, we love you. Everybody's posting your stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
join again, and I'll tell you that Evans. Let her in. Everybody knows you.
Yeah, I just stopped joining because like I kept getting kicked out, so I was like, oh, whatever.
It isn't me, and everybody else likes you. I can't. There's
Yeah.
nobody kicking you out for a reason.
No.
You sure you're joining the right one? There's like 10 copycat ones.
Really? I don't know. I'll have to look.
I've got your Instagram, and I think I got your DMs. I'll send you a link to the right one,
Okay.
and just click it, and I'll pre-approve you like
Okay.
Vinny. I pre-approve them, so when you post, it'll go right there.
Okay.
There's no waiting, and
Yeah, that's why I never share anything in there because it was like half the time I was like there or not there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna add it anymore.
that's weird because we let everybody else in there, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody else shares your stuff.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'm like,
cool.
why does she around? That's one thing I wanted to ask you.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
There you go. It looks a lot better today, huh?
Yeah. I guess I tried to jump the highway this morning. Like
Did it again?
Yeah. But now they're keeping it in check.
Did they drop more Fosscheck?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
'Cause when I went down last night, there was only one line of Fosscheck there.
Yeah. Yeah, they did some this morning. They didn't have aircraft for very long, and then they're just using that. Everybody's getting timed out, all the aircraft, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Crew rest or?
So now they only have that weird looking one over there.
I've never seen that guy
Yeah.
before. My buddy says it's got the same engine as a Huey.
Uh-huh.
It's got, it's a strong engine.
Yeah.
But isn't it dorky looking?
It is.
We got to think of a name for that. Think of a nickname for that.
Yeah.
Or can we call it dorky?
Yeah, turkey sounds good.
The rotor heads will get mad.
That's funny.
It's got that long nose.
Uh-huh.
Pinocchio?
Kind of like a fish.
Yeah, it looks like a dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that little... Think of something good.
I will.
Yeah, we'll use that.
Well, good luck.
Yep, thanks.
I don't know how much action there will be today, but the weather kind of messed things up. It all these clouds came in, and now it's not. It doesn't have the heat. I don't know. It's weird.
It's been nice and clear over here.
It's just right here.
And then yesterday, it kind of pushed. I'm going down into Seven Oaks, down there, and see what happened.
There was a lot of stuff going on down there yesterday.
Yeah, last night it was creeping back and down right into that orchard.
Yeah, today it doesn't look like much down there either. I don't know. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, but I might get the day off.
Were you up here Sunday when it blew up?
Yeah, we were here early.
I thought, because I didn't see Vinny, he said he's watching football. That's what I was doing. I thought, well, where's... And I went looking to see if you were up here.
Yeah.
And somebody said, yes, she's there. And I thought, well, I don't see any...
Yeah, we came up to... Because we were watching it day by day. And then we were shooting aircraft, and then it just took off, so...
Kaboom!
Yeah.
I looked up and went,
show.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
I should be up the hill.
Yeah,
Well, nice seeing you again.
Yeah, you too.
See ya. Bye-bye. That's fire photo girl, Brandy. The one that took the pictures, that's her partner. She said his name, Darren. He's the one that got that, he's Fire Valley photo. He's got a different moniker, different on Instagram. So, it's kind of a weird day. There's clouds and there's, she said it did try and jump the highway again. Oh yeah, you can see right here. Yeah, it burned all over. This is where I was. It got all the way over here. On the left there. It looks like maybe a cross. Oh yeah, that's all. You see the hoses? Yeah, they were in here yesterday. Let this guy go by. He looks like a fire guy. Well, they opened that up. I was going to say, that's a good little place. Used right there for a lookout and a park. It's got a lot of room in here. They got a couple crew buses in there. Caltrans yard, that lay down yard there. Yeah, this is where me and the chief were here yesterday. And that blew up behind us. A hand crew came in and they started trimming the trees, to get it back off the highway. Chief said it was one of his crews. Old Cajon hand crew, the crew buses. And they had worked around the corner here. I came over here. And they were working their way toward me when all of a sudden that blew up behind me over there. Brandy said they did do some more drops this morning. 9/11 tanker, but she says they're timing out on, I guess, the crew rest. I think, military was 12 hours. You had 12 hours of flying and you had 12 hours of crew rest. And they didn't fudge that. Because if you crash or had an incident, it's kind of like trucker logs. If you're over time, you're at fault. It's your fault, so. She was up here Sunday. I was wondering, I couldn't find her stuff. There's a guy right there. Maybe a lookout. These guys are spotters. You see them? They just sit up here and watch. They see a smoke coming up or a spot going on, they'll call it in. They're like the eyes for the chief. They'll call the chief and say, hey, chief. And they'll give him a grid or that long. Or they can even drop a pin on Google Maps and send him the Google map, and your chief knows exactly where it is. Then they can relay that to, if they want an airdrop in there, they can relay it to air attack. It's a well-oiled machine. Yeah, these guys are doing, looks like more clearance. Got a hand crew in here with, looks like dozers. A lot of low boys, the dozers are, I'm more dozers up here again. Another hand crew. This is Camp Cedar Falls. That Kern County guy was there yesterday. He likes that spot. There's only a few choice spots, and usually they're taken. Yeah, these guys are. Another hand Cedar Falls. Somebody asked me who was it? To drive down into Cedar Falls. They had some engines in here. Last night I could see the lights. Looked like maybe a strike team. It looked like I saw 6 pair of lights. Strike team's usually 5 brush engines with a chief. A BC, a battalion chief. The chiefs start out a battalion chief, then they go division chief, then they go, there's another one there, and then they go assistant chief, and then I think it's deputy chief, and then the big chief. Over everybody, the big kahuna, big chief. See over here, the air's not too bad. There's not really any smoke coming up. I'm looking down the valley below Seven Oaks area. It's looking really good. Like Brandy said, there's kind of hang out and wait. And then she was saying take the rest of the day off. She gets right up there with her and 564. I think he's firefighter 564 or FD 564, and the other guy, Vinny, VP photography. Those guys all get right on the fire line. They get the money shots. And they're on Facebook. They're on Twitter, and I know Brandy's on Instagram. The gram is the younger crowd calls it. And I was posting there for a while, and I let up, and post again, and I let up. So I've been posting some of this on X. Twitter's now called X, and Instagram. A couple pictures a day or little videos a day. I haven't been going crazy. I should probably do more because some people have migrated to Instagram. Some people just use Twitter or X. I like X now because it's hopefully it's back free like it was before actually Elon taking it over has really helped it. You know, it's pretty much uncensored. Like in the beginning, after everybody liked it, it was just uncensored. No nanny state, but whoever that guy Jack, whatever his name is, they turned it into a basically the government was telling them what to delete and what not. That's illegal. Government can't go in there and say, hey, these are our political enemies, shut them down. They were what do they call it, blackballing? You know, where they were not ghosting them, what's the word they were using? They were secretly lowering people's searches, or you couldn't find them. There's a word for that. Like everybody that against the Bidens, against the president, got either kicked off or got muted or shoved so far down in the search list you couldn't find them, which is total bullshit. You can't do that in a free country. You can do it in Russia or Cuba or Venezuela. Kind of a blacklist is a word for internet though, when they basically make you disappear online. And then when they called him before Congress, he said, "Oh, it was a mistake. We messed up." And then later they admitted that the government was stepping on them to do it. Yeah, somebody should go to prison for that. But it won't happen. Enough for the political. Where we at? We should be coming up Glass Road. Yeah, I'm getting up 1918. Yeah, I'll have to start a new video down here. This is Will J. Reed, the Boy Scout camp on both sides. They own a big chunk of land. I mean, there's a crew in there. There's a hand crew Yeah, this is they're probably back in here doing more brush clearance. Yeah, it looks like they've done some brush clearance over there. They're probably in here getting this ready, because if it keeps going east, and that's what it's kind of doing. It's kind of hugging on this side, the slope, the north slope, and it was kind of hugging that south slope below Big Bear. It's what do they call it? Burning side hilling. Instead of burning uphill or downhill, it's side hilling. There's a chief right here, I think. Yeah, chief. This is Glass Road down, takes you to Seven Oaks. Middle Control Road, I don't know, I'll have to ask if that's open. After it burned over down there, it should be open. Where it burned across yesterday, or was it yesterday? Above Pines Anita. Looking at the map, it looks like Pines Anita is still standing. I was surprised. And actually, the pocket of fire looks like it's just around Pines Anita. There's a little island where Pines Anita was still there, which is good. There's a lot of cabins in there. It's that big red gate. If you go down Middle Control Road on the left, about halfway down, you'll see a gate. Big red gate, and it'll say Pines Anita. I was cracking up last night. Vinny, VP Photography, he was so tired. And he did his late night update, and he was trying to say Pines Anita, and he couldn't remember how to say it. And it was like, oh, Vinny. He looked like, it's a long day up here. It's been hot. So I'm going to stop this video and start a new one. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.